crazy.
It's just one word. It's too. T-O-O. He's too big.
Stop with that. Seriously. Stop. I mean it.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most touching instances of actors defending their co-stars to the press.
You look a little worn out.
That's not a nice thing to say to one.
Number 20, Winona Ryder.
Is David Harbour ripped?
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Watch season 3 of Stranger Things. What are the blimps that float down on Thanksgiving Day Parade? You know the big Garfield blimp? It's a little bit like that. That's what I base my performance on. It's so good. I love Fat Hopper. I hope you do too.
Hollywood's eternal cool girl is not in the habit of holding her tongue when it comes to things that matter to her. In 2019, during a Wired autocomplete interview, her Stranger Things co-star David Harbour had to answer a question about his size. Ryder immediately expressed her disappointment with the question.
How big is David Harbour? What is up with Wired and size?
We just discussed
literally.
this.
However, when Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper on the show, went the self-deprecating route for his answer, she got even more protective of him and sternly told him to quit putting himself down.
Stop with that. Seriously. Stop. I mean it.
We all need this kind of energy in our lives. Number 19, Glenn Close. In 2025, the celebrated actress teamed up with Kim Kardashian for Ryan Murphy's black comedy series All's Fair.
Yes. You both are an idea.
The show was panned by critics, and the Skims co-founder in particular was on the receiving end of much backlash. When a journalist for The Guardian asked Close about working with Kim, she enthused over the reality TV star, calling her lovely and very smart.
And I have to say, I'm very impressed with Kim. I mean, she is a kind, incredibly smart woman.
Though she admitted that her younger co-star did not have considerable acting experience, the 8-time Oscar nominee emphasized that Kim had help from really good people, obviously including herself. In another interview, she praised Kardashian's seriousness of intent and how she had, quote, no pretensions that she was a great actress.
She would be talking with an acting coach. After rap, it could have been 11:30 at night.
Number 18, Lady Gaga. The Grammy-winning singer's collaboration with Bradley Cooper on A Star Is Born won her an Oscar in 2019. On the night she received the award, she performed the song Shallow from the movie and was joined on stage by her co-star. Their chemistry, both in the movie and during their performance, was off the charts, so much so that they were convinced their on-screen romance had turned real. Cooper, who was with Irina Shayk at the time, was even speculated to be cheating on the supermodel. The rumors got so out of hand, even Jimmy Kimmel asked Gaga about it on his talk show.
Oh, you had such a connection with Bradley that instantly, and I guess this is a compliment, people started saying like, "Oh, they must be in love."
She immediately defended Bradley by clarifying that every heart-fluttering moment in the performance was planned to evoke love.
People saw love, and guess what? That's what we wanted you to see.
Yes.
You know, I mean, this is a love song.
Clearly, they succeeded. Number 17, Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, it was so great when Lizzie came on because, we had Colby, it was basically the two of us.
The WandaVision star had nothing but support for her fellow MCU actress Scarlett Johansson when she decided to sue Disney in 2021.
So would I.
In the highly publicized lawsuit, the 2-time Oscar nominee reportedly claimed breach of contract. Disney had simultaneously released Black Widow in cinemas and on Disney+, even though her deal supposedly promised it would be exclusively released in theaters. Speaking to Vanity Fair about the complaint, Olsen showed confidence in her Avengers Infinity War co-star, calling her so tough.
I want to know what it feels like to fight like that, really bad.
She further expressed that she was glad to see Scarlett stand up for herself, but she said she wasn't worried on her behalf. Number 16, Kiersey Clemons, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Beanie Feldstein. These 3 talented actresses starred in Neighbors 2: Sorority Rising together, alongside Zac Efron, who turned up the heat in the film. Naturally, Kiersey, Chloe, and Beanie kept getting asked about him in interviews. During one such Q&A, the interviewer asked the women about their experience shooting the tailgate party scene, which famously featured a shirtless Zach dancing. Chloe immediately tried redirecting attention to the message of female empowerment in the movie rather than focusing on her co-star's physique.
But I mean, mainly it's a story about, young women who are proud to be who they are.
Meanwhile, Kiersey dismissed the whole hype about abs.
I mean, they're just abs.
And Beanie praised Zach's kind personality, emphasizing that he's more than his body.
That he's really kind.
He's kind.
He's so
and
kind.
Funny.
I
would love if someone asked about Zach's personality.
That's a support squad if we've ever seen one. Number 15, Samira Wiley and Natasha Lyonne. Actor and comedian Rafael Cortez is known for his work as a reporter for the comedy news program CQC. When Samira Wiley and Natasha Lyonne sat down for an interview with him, they probably expected some fun, lighthearted questions. What they were hit with was blatant sexism disguised as jokes. Cortez asked the women whether they found it difficult to do their jobs because they were so beautiful.
To work with each other, two beautiful ladies like you, two beautiful women, it's very hard to do this acting, especially on those days.
When the Orange is the New Black stars were baffled by the question, he continued, asking if they fought on quote-unquote those days.
Sometimes on those days, you start to be angry, to be furious, you keep fighting on each other. On those days, it's not so hard sometimes, especially on those days.
I think there is some like stereotypes maybe that women are, very catty on set with each other.
Samira answered politely, dispelling the notion of catfights. Natasha, however, did not mince her words and called the question out for being misogynistic.
I feel like it's accidentally maybe a little bit misogynistic because it's like, you're so beautiful. What's it like having to do all that acting?
These two will never not stand up for their OITNB family. Number 14, Javier Bardem. If you're ever in a Defend Your Wife contest and this man is your competition, just go home. Javier Bardem has been married to Penelope Cruz since 2010, and they've worked on several films together. During a Cannes press conference for one such project everybody knows, a journalist asked Javier how he felt about being the only man on earth who liked working with his wife.
¿Cómo se siente ser el único hombre del mundo que disfruta trabajando con su mujer?
It was one of those questions where misogyny was supposed to be laughed off, and the reporter probably expected all the men in the room to relate. However, Bardem was having none of it. Without hesitation, he said the question was in extremely bad taste.
La pregunta es de una falta de gusto tremenda.
The Skyfall star did not elaborate, but his icy gaze said enough. Number 13, Olivia Colman. In 2022, the Heartstopper actress's co-star Kit Connor, who plays her son on the show, came out as bisexual.
He's my boyfriend. Charlie's my boyfriend.
However, it wasn't exactly an announcement he made happily. Netizens had been hounding the 18-year-old about his sexuality, and he was even accused of queerbaiting. Ultimately, Kit revealed he was bi and made it clear that he felt forced to come out. When asked about this, Olivia Colman told Variety she was proud of Connor and how he dealt with the situation, but disapproved of the unfair pressure he faced. I think people should be allowed to have their own journey, said Olivia, calling her on-screen son amazing and a very beautiful human being.
Oh, I love you. Oh.
Number 12, Christian Bale. Christopher Nolan's 2008 film The Dark Knight is widely recognized as one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. In it, Christian Bale's Batman went up against Heath Ledger's Joker.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Worst, dude. Have all these rules and you think they'll save you.
Unfortunately, Ledger passed away before the film was released. Months after his passing, Bale joined NPR's Fresh Air and was asked by journalist Dave Davies whether he thought Heath's death affected the film and its marketing in any way. The Oscar-winning actor confidently replied that his co-star intended his work to be seen and enjoyed playing the Joker. He dismissed any speculation indicating otherwise as rude amateur psychology.
Heath Ledger, who, oh my God, what a performance, what a pleasure to have gotten to work with him, and just to see him, and how much he put himself into the Joker.
When Davies brought up the notion that playing Joker may have negatively impacted Heath, Christian called it disrespectful to Heath's acting ability. Number 11, Tom Holland. This young star will soon be joining Javier Bardem in the Protective Husbands League. Tom Holland, who is engaged to Zendaya, has never hesitated to stand up for her. Even when they were just friends, or so they said, Tom defended her casting in Spider-Man: Homecoming, despite the race controversy. In an interview with Global Grind, he gushed over her being perfect for the role of MJ.
He'd be like, I'll come with you, we'll go together.
I'm like, that's a terrible idea.
More importantly, he emphasized that she won't be shaken by the backlash because she is, quote, so powerful and so strong-willed.
Whew, yeah, I'm okay. This is never doing that again. I'm never doing that again.
Given how fiercely he defended Z and highlighted her strength, it's no wonder they went from friends to lovers. Number 10, Josh Hutcherson. Back in August 2014, Hollywood was rocked by a hacking scandal that saw private pictures of several female celebrities being leaked online.
I think all that stuff is so ridiculous, and we're people too, man. We just want to live. We want to be normal people.
One of the biggest names affected was Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Lawrence. When asked about the leak in an interview with ET Canada, Lawrence's Hunger Games co-star Josh Hutcherson immediately came to her defense.
I hate the way that the world kind of views those sort of issues, and it's really truly not fair. I mean, we're actors.
Hutcherson slammed the scandal as ridiculous, saying that such a breach of privacy was totally unfair to her and the other victims. Having experienced a photo leak of his own the previous year, Hutcherson knew exactly how it felt and stressed that celebrities still have a right to privacy, even if they're in the public eye.
I started when I was 9 years old. She started when she was like 12. We didn't choose to have public scandal. We chose to become artists of acting, and I love making movies, and this is what I can do.
Number 9, Zoe Saldaña. Today, she is one of Hollywood's highest-grossing actors, famous for starring in some of the biggest blockbusters of all time. But back in the day, Zoe Saldaña got a major career boost acting opposite Britney Spears in the 2002 comedy drama Crossroads.
I look like her, I have her eyes and her hands.
It's her loss, Luce.
Over a decade later, Saldaña had her former co-stars back when she appeared on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live. When a fan called in with a snarky question about a leaked recording of Spears singing without auto-tune, Saldaña didn't miss a beat.
Have I heard one of her singles without?
They released a song recently without auto-tune.
Oh, okay. Well, that's mean.
She called out the question as mean, reminding everyone that many singers also use vocal enhancements. She went on to praise Spears for her humility, describing her as someone she deeply admires and respects.
And I do believe that people and children gravitate to good energy, and she's definitely in abundance of that.
Number 8, Tyler Perry. By the time Why Did I Get Married hit theaters, it had been 3 years since Janet Jackson's infamous wardrobe malfunction at the 2004 Super Bowl. Being her first film appearance in nearly a decade, Jackson seemed excited to talk about her experience on set.
Tyler and I have been wanting to work together for a while, so it was really nice getting together with him and with an ensemble cast and a piece, and we just had such a great time.
However, news anchor Mark S. Allen couldn't resist slipping in questions about the controversy. Jackson's co-star Tyler Perry immediately jumped in, deflecting the awkward questions and steering the conversation back to their film.
Not only that, Why Did I Get Married, when it opens on the 12th here, I think that people will see what a great actress he is.
Allen persisted, though, forcing Perry to bluntly tell him to focus on the movie and drop the halftime show topic.
Is what bad? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing's bad, no.
Well, everything's great. We're here to talk about the movie. I just think that we should keep it to what we wanted to talk about.
This relentless grilling annoyed viewers who bombarded Allen with over 19,000 emails condemning his behavior. He eventually issued a public apology. Number 7, Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, it started
I thought I was
off,
the only person that gave it positive reviews.
It says that the movie's trash.
Oh.
But then it says...
Well, that's wrong.
2019's Captain Marvel made waves as the first female-led project in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But even before its release, the internet trolls were out in full force, flooding its online pages with thousands of negative comments.
I recognize the council has made a decision, but given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
In 2023, Samuel L. Jackson, who starred alongside Brie Larson in the film, was asked about the online hate the actress faced during that period. Jackson, who was not only Larson's co-star but also her close friend, confidently assured everyone that she was tough enough to handle anything thrown her way. Describing Larson as a stronger person than people give her credit for, Jackson emphasized that not even the nastiest fans could destroy her. Number 6. Robert Downey Jr. Sexism is still a major problem in Hollywood, often creeping up in the most unexpected ways.
It's like, how come you get like the really interesting like existential question and I get the like rabbit food question?
Case in point, this 2012 London press conference for the Marvel film The Avengers. During the session, a reporter took the microphone and directed questions at co-stars Robert Downey Jr. and Scarlett Johansson. While Downey was asked a thought-provoking question about his character's emotional progression, Johansson was hit with one regarding dieting.
Did you have anything special to do in terms of the diet? Like you have to eat some specific food or that sort of thing?
In response, Downey playfully highlighted the absurdity of the statement and gave Johansson the space to tackle the query herself.
If I've learned anything, it's that people are much more interested in your second question to Scarlett than any answer I
In an apparent gesture of solidarity, he even reached over and held her. Number 5. Mila Kunis.
I don't like this.
Justin Timberlake skyrocketed to fame as a member of the boy band NSYNC and later as a solo pop sensation. However, in the late 2000s, Timberlake put a hold on his music career and transitioned into movies, starring opposite Mila Kunis in the 2011 rom-com Friends with Benefits. During a promotional event in Russia, a reporter quizzed Timberlake about his shift to acting. Kunis, who was born in the Ukraine and speaks fluent Russian, did not take kindly to the question and swiftly shut it down with style. Her takedown of the reporter was noteworthy, not only because it was impressive to hear Kunis effortlessly switch languages, but it also left Timberlake looking like a deer in headlights. Number 4. Benedict Wong.
It was just so heartwarming to have DMs and emails and stuff of people just saying how, with me on the screen, they felt represented and that it just meant the world to them, and it was just like, it would make me cry.
The 2022 Marvel flick Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness introduced America Chavez, a teenage superhero played by relative newcomer Xochitl Gomez. Before its release, the film sparked some controversy when Saudi Arabia decided not to screen it due to America being a lesbian character with 2 moms. When asked about this, Gomez was thrilled that Disney refused to cut out the LGBTQIA+ references.
I opened a portal with the powers I can't control and sent them to a random, probably deadly universe with no way to escape.
Listen, if your moms are anything like their daughter, they survived. I'm sure you'll meet them again someday.
She went on to acknowledge the potential hate this could bring her way, but found a champion in co-star Benedict Wong. Wong didn't hesitate to slam the trolls, stressing how unfair it was to target a young actor who was simply doing her job.
For someone who's 14 and so young with that amount of pressure on her shoulders, she was incredible at what she done.
Besides Saudi Arabia, the film was also banned in Kuwait, Qatar, and Egypt. Number 3. Benedict Cumberbatch. Speaking of Doctor Strange, 2 years before he first donned the red cloak, Benedict Cumberbatch portrayed famed mathematician Alan Turing in The Imitation Game. In September 2014, he and co-star Keira Knightley attended the Toronto International Film Festival to promote the film.
it should be seen as a celebration of what he achieved as well as what he endured and the injustice he was subjected to.
While both actors were being prepped for an interview, the journalist made a snide remark about Knightley's appearance. Without even missing a beat, Cumberbatch jumped to her defense, chiding the unseen reporter for his not-so-nice comment.
You look a little worn out.
That's not a nice thing to say to one of the
It's not your face.
It's more like the whole spirit of just being like...
I just think it's like, yeah.
This wasn't the first time Cumberbatch had stood up for Knightley. According to the actress, he once jokingly punched a journalist in the arm for calling her acting skills into question.
I suddenly went, am I doing that on my own? Just checking.
No, I wouldn't allow that.
Thanks, cheers.
Number 2, Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore go way back, having both starred in Charlie's Angels and its sequel.
Guys, we're finally gonna meet Charlie. Do I look okay?
Diaz was even the maid of honor at Barrymore's wedding in 2012. So when a radio host badmouthed Barrymore, Diaz didn't take it lightly. In 2014, while promoting her film Sex Tape on Australia's The Kyle and Jackie O Show, the hosts mentioned that Diaz's on-screen child looked like a young Barrymore.
I'm going too. Mommy packed me 2 kinds of sandwiches, jelly and peanut butter.
Oh, yes, honey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bye, honey.
Yeah.
Good luck with your game.
Good luck at work.
Diaz agreed, but then co-host Kyle Sandilands made an offhanded reference to Barrymore's troubled childhood, which put Diaz off. She fired back with a sarcastic dig at Sandilands' own personal life. Despite attempts to get back on track, Diaz was done.
Who sent you?
She cut the call shortly after, ending the interview on an awkward note.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Robin Williams.
Were you afraid of taking that role and being like typecast and people forever saying, are you not? Is he, honey? I don't know.
Girl, you changed just in the middle of that sentence.
The 1996 comedy The Birdcage featured Robin Williams and Nathan Lane as a gay couple living it up in South Beach, Florida. At the time, Lane hadn't come out publicly and wasn't keen on discussing his sexuality with the media. When both actors appeared on The Oprah Winfrey Show, he confided in Williams about his reluctance to talk about it. So, when Oprah Winfrey veered the conversation towards Lane's personal life, Williams immediately jumped in and changed the topic, sparing Lane from having to answer.
I finally got a big part in a movie, and I didn't want to make it about my sexuality.
Although he doesn't believe Winfrey was intentionally trying to out him, Lane still felt protected by Williams, whom he fondly remembers as a beautiful, sensitive soul.
Such a beautiful, sensitive soul, and so kind and generous to me.
Which of these celebs would you want in your corner? Tell us in the comments.